Hello everyone, thanks for being here. I'm Florent Thibault from QiOVA in France, and thank you very much again for being here to chat a bit about innovative laser marking solution in the high throughput solution for industrial marking. There is a huge and growing need in the market today for product traceability, and indeed it's a fantastic tool that is delivering benefits all across the value chain, from government that want to control and fight anti-counterfeiting to companies that can optimize their operational efficiency with internal traceability to, of course, customers that want to have more control on the product that they are consuming. And this new demand is creating many opportunities, many situations where the standard laser marking solution or the marking solution at all are not able to answer on the demand. And this is why QiOVA has been working to develop and offer new solutions for that. But first, a few words about QiOVA. So QiOVA, we're a French startup that has been pioneering since 2011 the application of dynamic laser beam shaping to industrial application. And we design and deliver today innovative multi-beam laser system to scale up the throughput of industrial processing. We're active with two main cases of use. The one that is of interest today, which is laser marking for tracking and tracing, anti-counterfeiting. Also active in the micromachining market to speed up the throughput as well. We're active in different sectors, mainly today luxe, the industry, the medical, and the automotive. We have an application lab internally, so we're able to develop process, which is really the most important thing, really the outcome that is searched by the customers. And we have developed over the years an innovating technology that is patented that we call multi-beam laser technology. And I'll say a little bit words about this right after. With two types of product line, we have a standard offering that you can see here in the middle of the page that is called VULQ1. So this is the product, dynamic beam shaping product that is we sell to integrators, and we can also deliver what I call in the following laser solution, which is essentially a fully integrated laser marking system with the software, electronics, and the process that goes with it to essentially answer the customer demand. So what's our innovation about? It's pretty simple. In fact, from one laser beam, using VULQ1, you're able to use and operate thousands of laser beam at once. Essentially, you place VULQ1 at the output of the laser, and at the output of VULQ1, you can generate 100,000 beams on demand from one single laser beam, so depending on what your application requires. And you can control all of these beams independently in position with a precision of typically a few tens micron, and also in energy when that's necessary. And you apply them simultaneously to the material, and this is how you can scale up the process throughput. So I'm really talking about scaling up process ×4, ×5, ×10, up to ×100. This is not about improving the throughput here. And you have a very clear example on top of the page here that is dedicated to laser marking. Essentially, from one beam, you're able to create a full data matrix, a full QR code that you can print at once on the product. And so, coming from this technology, I just introduced the concept. You can generate a new way to use the laser light and essentially disrupt the way you are marking the product. So you see the sketch here. This is what we were describing. This is a patented process, and we call it stem marking. You have your laser at the output of VULQ1. You're shaping your beam so that you can print the code you want to mark at once. One pulse, one code. So you can get access to incredible throughput, up to 100 codes per second, if you like. This is highly flexible for serialization. And as it is for any kind of laser marking, this is a direct marking, permanent, and that counterfeiters cannot remove. So this is really an ideal technique for individual traceability and discrete traceability, specifically on small parts, because you will see we're able to mark microcodes below a few millimeters where scanners have a hard time This technique is highly effective, and it's of course ideal for inline or fast-moving part or roll-to-roll process, because you can print on the fly the code with one pulse again. So you have perfect quality and a very simplified setup for on-the-fly marking. And here, that's a few examples of integration in a few machines. This one is for a luxe customer in Switzerland. You can see here the laser, here our product, and it's combined with vision here, so that you can position the mark and also immediately read and upload the marking to the quality system. Here is a second kind of setup where you're combining the laser, the beam shaping that you can see here, with a scanner to mark larger codes. But here, more specifically, I want to tell you a little bit about microcodes. You can see here a few examples. This is one pulse creating the code on Flex PC, on copper, on cigarette paper for anti-counterfeiting. You can have up to 20 unique codes per second. You can mark code a few millimeters down to a few hundreds of microns. And this is an example here in the pharmaceutical market where we're able to mark these codes for traceability, 500 micron, 77,000 parts per hour on the fly. So that's more than 20 per second. And this is to enable mobile traceability for this customer that is selling what is inside the straw. We have also, I wanted to talk today a little bit about the glass marking. We have also patented specific processes to mark the glass, combining high quality and high speed as you need for the luxe market and the medical market, and more specifically, the pharmaceutical market. Really, the innovation, the fantastic benefit here is that we're able to cold mark without any kind of micro cracking. Yes, it's possible with laser to cold mark without any micro cracking. We can reach 20 units code per second, which is what you need for state-of-the-art pharmaceutical lines. And the code size as well as the contrast are fully controllable depending on the laser solution. Here are a couple examples for individual traceability of medical device as part of the UDI Act. This is what you can see here, a 1.5 millimeter code on borosilicate glass and with up to 20 unique codes per second without any micro cracking and a discrete marking, not to perturb all the screening processes down the line. Another type of application is the one that is related to customer engagement with luxe brands. You can see here 20 times faster than the standard laser solution. You have this QR code that the customer can directly read with his smartphones, and you have, most of all, a very aesthetic, it's a very nice mark. It's soft touch, and it's really well fitted to high-end branding. So we have to rush a little bit today, but I hope I give you a little glimpse, little overview of what we can do with this fantastic technology, high throughput laser marking solution, flexible, any kind of material, including glass. And if you want to chat further, we're really happy to see you on the booth today to go, simply to discuss more in details what are your challenges and how we might be able to help you. Thanks a lot. Thanks. We have a couple minutes left, so if you have any specific question, you're very welcome to put them in the comments here, and I will be happy to answer them.